Hi, I'm Bonnie from the Monroe Ben Franklin Crafts, and today I'm going to show you this really fun technique of how to achieve a crackle finish on your product. So to achieve that crackle finish, it takes 3 products. It takes 2 colors of acrylic paint, and it takes a crackle medium, which will go in between the 2 paints. This crackle effect can be used on any kind of board or on a jewelry box, on any product that you want to give an older antique look, and it's very fun and very popular right now. Okay, let's get started. First thing you're going to do is you're going to paint the base board with your background color. I'm using the antique white today, and as you can see, I'm using a foam brush. Foam brushes work the best. Get it nice and even. Depending on how heavy you put your base coat on is going to determine the color that comes out in the end, showing behind the crackle. So as you see now, I have this coated on the top, a nice fairly smooth coat of acrylic paint. I'm going to let that dry, and as soon as that's dry, we'll go to step 2, which is to put the crackle medium on. So step 2 to the crackle process is I'm going to actually be applying the crackle medium, which is a clear medium that I'm going to spread on top of the already dry acrylic paint that I used on my base. You want a fairly nice coat, the heavier coat, the better the crack. So you want a fairly good coat of the crackle on there. Then I just like to do a little bit of a smoothing brush stroke across the top so it's all nice and even. That's going to affect how it cracks. All right, now we'll let this sit. It takes about 20 minutes to set up. You want it tacky, not dry, when you go to apply the next coat of paint. So we'll be back. So now we're ready. I've allowed this to sit long enough that it's gotten tacky. I want it to be tacky to the touch. If it's dry, it's not going to crack. After it's tacky, I'm going to now apply the top coat of paint, which is actually what is going to crack on the board. So again, with the acrylic paint, I'm just going to spread that on over the crackle medium. Give it a nice coat. You want it to completely cover. You don't want to overwork it too much because of that crackle medium is still tacky, so you're really wanting to be a little careful not to over rub it as you're putting that top coat on. And I'm just going to smooth out a few of those brush strokes. And that is really it. So now that I do have the top coat finished, as you can see, this is going to have to dry overnight, and it will crack while it's drying. So be patient, it will crack. You just have to give it time to dry.